बखान वर्णन हुनेछ दुवै च्याम्पियन टिमको जसले 3 अङ्कको निम्ति भिड्नेछ। आजको यो 3 अङ्क साधारण हुने छैन। सिक्किम हिमालयनको निम्ति यो एउटा मस्ट विन म्याच हो भने पारम्परिक धुर विरोधी टिम सिक्किम आक्रमणले पनि सजिलै यो 3 अङ्क छोड्न तयार हुने छैन। त्यसर्थ आजको म्याच एउटा भयङ्कर भयानक रोमाञ्चक भिडन्त हुनेछ, चूडान्तमा पुग्नेछ। आजको सङ्घर्ष, सामना, जुझाइ, दौडाइ, कुदाइ अनि 3 अङ्कको खोसाइ निश्चय नै यो रोमाञ्चक भिडन्तको एक एक क्षण हामीलाई आनन्द, जोश, उत्साह, उमङ्गले परिपूर्ण गरिदिनु हुनेछ। प्रतीक्षा गरौँ, प्रतीक्षा साचौँ। निर्धारित समयमा शुरू हुनेछ आजको यो रोमाञ्चक भिडन्त। This is the second call for both the teams, Sikkim Himalayan and Sikkim Aakraman. Please get ready for your technical checkup. This is the second call for Team Himalayan and Team Aakraman. Please get ready for your technical checkup. Thank you.
खेल देंगे अब तो खेल देंगे जो सबका दिल दहला दे ऐसा गेम देंगे अब तो खेल देंगे खेल से इतना प्यार करो लोकल को ग्लोबल स्टार करो सब जोश में ना होश में इस गेम को आर या पार करो एक से एक यहाँ सब धुरंधर जीतेगा जो वही सिकंदर जज्बा जिसमें जीत का बस जाएगा वही दिल के अंदर न डरना कर फिकर तू रुक न मत बस आगे बढ़ सब साथ में तो क्या फिकर है सब खड़े चल तू भी लड़ मिट्टी कर दे सबकी अकड़ चारों दिशा में गूंजे शोर हर स्कोर पे चीखे वंस मोर सबकी
टाइम हो गया रेडी बोल के
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching Probo Sikkim Premier League and it's drizzling at the Palzor Stadium. And Kabir is sick, but he does not want to miss out on today's match, which is between Sikkim Aakraman FC versus Sikkim Himalayan SC. What is going to happen today, Kabir?
I think both the teams are in top half of the table, so they'll look to cement their position in the top half of the table for the upcoming competitions. So I think it would be a tight tussle with the team playing more fluid football will win.
Definitely, we are not watching a one-sided match today, and I am pretty sure about that.
I think it all depends on the first half game. If any one team, suppose let's say Himalayan has a attacking style of passing, etc. While Akraman has a physical game. So if any of the team is able to impose their style on the other team in the first half, I think there could be a pretty one-sided match if one team takes a 3 goal or 2 goal lead in the first half.
Well, we have seen a trend in Akraman's playing that if they, if they hit a goal in the first half, they go crazy in the second half. Will that happen today?
Yeah, that is one thing that Sikkim Himalayan have to be careful about. If they let Akraman in, then they are not stopping. Only way to keep Akraman down is attacking their own half and scoring against them. That's the only thing that can stop Akraman FC.
Definitely. Let's finally make the halftime and full-time predictions.
I think half-time would be 2-0 to any team, and full-time score would go to a 5-1 or 5-2 to the team that was leading at the half-time.
Are we really going to see 5 goals? I think it can even go on a draw today, given both the teams are in their perfect stance.
Well, from what I've seen throughout the tournament, both these teams, if they go down, they give up completely. They see no chance of coming back. As we saw against Akraman's game against Police and Sikkim Himalayan's game versus United. So I think if one team goes down, they'll give up their weapons and lose pretty one-sided.
Well, I disagree to that because we have seen Akraman making a comeback. I mean, they just go Jai Akraman and they make a comeback in the second half.
But if they are leading in the first half, what comeback will they make in the second half? They'll go and make the match one-sided only, right, Vanshika?
Definitely. So I think you are supporting Akraman, aren't you?
No, I'm not supporting Akraman per se, but I think they are the most stronger team between the two.
Do you think after today's match, the points table would become different and Akraman might go on the top?
No, I don't think so. The points table will have any changes as first place is cemented by Police 11. They have 5 on 5. So I think this is just cementing their position in the top 4. Whichever team wins gets complete permanent pass in the top 4, while the losing team has to focus on their next 2 matches.
Well, another interesting match would be the last one, which is on the 23rd between Police and Himalayan. What do you think will happen then?
I think Police have already qualified, so I think they'll rest their main players, key players, and they would play a B team, which could benefit Himalayan in a strong way. If they win today's match, they could go on to win that match too if Police plays their second starting 11, and they could end up second in the points table.
Well, let's see. And today's match is going to be a really interesting one, guys. Over to you, Liam.
Good afternoon and welcome to another match day in the Sikkim Premier Division League. It's time for a big one as Sikkim Himalayan FC take on Sikkim Aakraman FC. Live from Palzor Stadium. Let's take a look at the warm-ups and then the lineups. Firstly, Sikkim Himalayan. Just getting their passes together. A few drills for the keepers in terms of gripping. Because they know that this game should be an intense one. It always is when Sikkim Aakraman are involved. Never a dull moment when they are playing. Abhijit Subba there between the sticks. Just getting himself ready. Managed by Pushpa Gurung. This is how they line up. Ansari Afzal starts off as they come out in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Watch out for Ong Lepcha, of course. Sanjay Rai. And on the bench they have Lepcha sharing. As we take a look at the wonderful landscape here behind Palzor Stadium. But then Sikkim Aakraman, the talk of the town, the comeback kings, as they get their warm-up going. A few big names once again coming out today for them. Be interesting to see how they line up, always leaving out 1 or 2 of those big names. If it's not Don Lepcha, then it's Surak Chetri who usually misses out. But let's take a look at how they line up. Devashish Rai starts, Don Shering does start, King Lepcha and Surak Chetri also in the lineup. Sonam and Boxer starting. This might very well be their strongest lineup as they come out in a 4-3-3 formation. On the bench as well, Mayal Lepcha, Milan Chetri, Ashwin Rai, Kevin Sherpa, Nima Tamang. And the officials today, Birman Rai, Trilok Rai and Yash Karga. Furki Bhutia is the assistant and Nima Bhutia the match delegate. So as I said, one big name or the other has to miss out for Aakraman, and today that name is Mayal Lepcha, getting a bit of a break. Don Shering will probably take on the reins in the midfield. Both of them so good, but when they play together, they just divide the roles and conquer. Rain beating down on us here at Palzor Stadium, but that still means that the chief guest will be coming out. I'll tell you more about him in a few minutes when he takes the field to meet the teams. And there he is, being felicitated. Our chief guest for today, Mr. Hissi Lachungpa, patron of the Sikkim Football Association, and the guest of honor for today is Mr. Lalit Rai, founding member of the Sikkim Football Association. Mr. Lachungpa is also a member of parliament in the Rajya Sabha. Special guest today for a special match day here in the Sikkim Premier Division League. It's time for the walkout from both the players, rather both the teams. Sikkim Himalayan coming out in their yellow and black strip. Sikkim Aakraman in the white with a bit of orange. This is a mouth-watering encounter. As long as both teams play to their potential, this should be fun to watch. It's time for the chief guest and guest of honor to meet the players. A special moment, as always.
Patron SFA, Honorable Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha, Adharniya Hissi Lachungpa Julai, साथै फाउन्डर मेम्बर गेस्ट अफ अनर श्री ललित राईज्यूलाई मैदानतिर अगुवाई गरेर खेलाडीहरूसित परिचय आदान प्रदान गर्ने कार्यक्रम सम्पन्न गराइदिनुहोला। आदरणीय खेलप्रेमी दर्शकवृन्दको निम्ति सिक्किम आक्रमण व्हाइट जर्सीमा खेलाडीहरूको परिचय जर्सी नम्बर 3 रोशन मंगल, जर्सी नम्बर 4 किन्तु
So it's time for the dignitaries to meet the players. Starting off with Aakraman, Don Chering Lepcha, the skipper.
Jersey number 10, Don Chering Lepcha. Jersey number 12, Sonam Chering Bhutia. Jersey number 13, Nimdu Lepcha. Jersey number 15, Sagar Mohanta. Jersey number 17, King Lepcha. jersey number 18, Sural Chetri. Team manager, Tenzing Gyurmewang Nibhutia. Head coach, Mal Dok.
And then moving on to Sikkim Himalayan, Jasman Gurung,
Yesterday
who's in and amongst the assists as always.
and white is yellow stripe jersey ma Gangtok
Uttam Rai, Sanjay Rai,
team का खिलाड़ियों को परिचय
Ong Lepcha, the ones to watch out for
jersey number 2
Sikkim Himalayan,
Nima Vincent Sherpa
as
jersey number 6
the teams line up for a memorable picture.
Vivek Bhutia jersey number 9 Uttam Rai jersey number 10 Sanjay Rai jersey number 11 Nima Lepcha jersey number 17 Ong Chering Lepcha jersey number 19 Sangye Dondel Bhutia jersey number 23 Jasman Guru and jersey number 25 Vicky Thapa. Team manager Sonam Tenzing Bhutia, head coach Pushpa Gurung, physio Miss Injo Tama.
So a quick picture for the officials and the captain as we get set for another match day here in the Sikkim Premier Division League.
Line up अनि दुवै दलका कप्तानहरूको फोटो सेसन चलिरहेको छ.
Great camaraderie between the skippers.
दुवै दलका कप्तानहरूलाई सेन्टर रेफ्रीले सबै कुरो सम्झाई बुझाई सकेका छन्. दुवै दलको हर्डल सेसन इज अन. व्हाइट जर्सीमा सिक्किम आक्रमण
So almost all set to go. Sikkim Himalayan and Sikkim Aakraman taking on each other.
हर्डल सेसन जारी छ. यो अन्तिम क्षणको अन्तिम समयको प्लानिङ स्ट्रेटेजी योजना अलिकति प्रार्थना अलिकति आशीर्वाद सबै कुरो यही समयमा हुने गर्छ जबकि असिस्टेन्ट रेफरीज आर क्वाइट engaged to get the confirmation about the goal post and net whether it's perfectly done or not. Hurdle session is over. Sikkim Himalayan and Sikkim Aakraman को पनि hurdle session सकिसकेको छ. आदरणीय खेलप्रेमी दर्शकवृन्द Pavilion टेलिभिजनमा प्रत्येक दिनको म्याच लाइभ
So a few final checks
प्रत्येक मिनट
as these sides
ध्यानमा राखेर
prepare for another Super Sunday. On the table, it's very tight. Both of them on 10 points each. Aakraman playing a game more though.
त्यसरी नै वर्तमानको सिक्किमेली फुटबलमा
Very tight for them. Sikkim Himalayan up on goal difference, but second versus third might just decide who comes second because Sikkim Police might be too far to catch. But of course they can try to keep the pressure on the defending champions.
आदरणीय खेलप्रेमी दर्शकवृन्द आजको खेल सायद सजिलो साधारण म्याच हुने छैन तर हुनेछ 3 अंक पाउने भयानक भयंकर रोमांचक भिडन्त. So ladies and gentlemen, please get ready. आफ्नो टिम छान्नुहोस्, जोस्याउनुहोस्. सिक्किम आक्रमण versus Sikkim Himalayan.
So here we go, it's kickoff again at the Probo Sikkim Premier Division League, a big one, second versus third as Sikkim Himalayan takes on Sikkim Aakraman. We're live from Palzor Stadium on the Pavilion TV YouTube channel and it doesn't get any bigger than this one. Both sides trying to catch up to Sikkim Police and also trying to get away from each other. Tied at the hip on 10 points, but they would love some breathing space as they try to close the gap between themselves and Sikkim Police. Aakraman have played a game more, so they definitely need this win to try and get the better of Sikkim Himalayan.
आज को खेललाई रोमांचक भिडन्तलाई सुचारू रूपले सम्पन्न गराउनको
And all the more
रेफरी लाइन
after the way these teams have played, both of them getting 3 wins and a draw. Aakraman losing one game. Sikkim Himalayan, one of the only 2 teams not to have lost yet.
Match commissioner
Sikkim Police, of course, the other one, with 5 out of 5 wins.
Sri Chamcho Lama.
Don Lepcha puts the ball in. Not the best delivery. Usually so much better with those. That should improve as the 90 minutes progress.
यसरी नै हामीलाई प्रत्येक टुर्नामेन्टमा साथ दिनुहुने फिजियो स्पोर्ट्स एन्ड युथ अफेयर्स डाक्टर अनिल गुरुङ, डाक्टर अनिल लिम्बू.
Sikkim Himalayan drawing that first game of the campaign, which was on the 21st of June. That's when we started this journey to crown the Sikkim champions once again. Decent ball in here, it's a good try. Uttam Rai is always coming very close. And he's annoyed that he hasn't hit the target, but what a chance for the prime marksman of Sikkim Himalayan. Lovely ball in from Sanjay Bhutia. That is an incredible attempt. Could have taken a touch as well. The defender was quite far away from him, but he backs his instinct there. Uttam Rai, he knows he can find the goal from absolutely everywhere. And today Nimdup Lepcha's test will be Uttam Rai. Don't forget Sanjay Rai and of course Onga Lepcha. And what a front three they can be on their day. And the same of course can be said about Sikkim Aakraman with this man on screen, Sonam, boxer Pradhan, Devashish Rai, Sagar Chetri, sorry, Suraj Chetri, I beg your pardon. That should be a high boot from Nima Lepcha, who's also an integral part of the Sikkim Himalayan setup. Just going to the results again, Sikkim Himalayan drawing with Kumar Sporting 2-2 in the first match day. Looking back at that, they would be thinking that they dropped points. If they didn't drop points there, then they would be 12 out of 12 in terms of possible returns. Then they beat Boys Club comfortably by 6-1. Brushed aside United Sikkim like they were nothing, winning 4-0. Did the same versus Sai Namchi. And now they would love to put an end to Sikkim Aakraman's recent streak. Sanjay Rai is the one down. As we take a look at the Sikkim Aakraman results, losing to Sikkim Police in the first game, then drawing to United Sikkim, and coming back from behind twice, first versus Sai Namchi to beat them 2-1, beating Boys Club 4-3 after trailing 3-1, and then comfortably beating Kumar Sporting 5-0, who drew to Sikkim Himalayan. So that's why I said Himalayan would be a little disappointed having missed out. There is their coach, who always wants a big performance from his side. And these are the big games where you need those big performances from big players. In every game, Sikkim Himalayan have had those players come to the party. Same can't be said for Aakraman. Missed out on scoring points on a couple of occasions. That has costed them. They've still made their way onto third on the table, but they have to win this and the next to try and give themselves a chance. If Sikkim Himalayan don't win this one, then any possible title hopes could fall apart. Sikkim Police sitting pretty, 5 out of 5. Sikkim Himalayan have won 3 out of 4, drawn the other. They have 3 games to play. They can go on to 19 points. That's the max. Whereas Sikkim Police, of course, can still go on to 21, so they need to. Then soon don't. That will be such an interesting battle. A bit of a clash there. Late challenge coming in from the Aakraman player. Lots of big names taking the field today. Jasman Gurung putting that through. No one home. Here's Boxer Pradhan. First real contribution from him. Loves to play up the field. He's dropped slightly deeper since those first 2 games where they could not pick up a victory. That is risky from the keeper. Can't be so slow and casual at the back. Uttam Rai is always on your heels. Abhijit Subba clears. Uttam Rai staying down for a second. Is he injured or is he just tying his laces there? Looks like it was just the laces. And that is possession given away. Ongda Lepcha with a bit of space turns inside. Chance for a shot, but it's played short to Uttam Rai. And that's good closing down from Sikkim Himalayan. Very quick stuff from them. Nima Sherpa. On that occasion, trying to clear. That's very good tracking back from Sagar Chetri, stopping that ball from Vicky Thapa, who likes to make those long balls through to Uttam Rai. This one drops a little awkwardly and it's missed, and this could be a chance that Aakraman need to take. But it was a bit too wide on that occasion for Sagar Mohanta. But poor defending there by Nima Sherpa. What was he thinking? You've got to head that away or head it into the keeper's hands. Suraj Chetri. Decent delivery. Oh, I thought that found the side netting. Boxer Pradhan coming ever so close. He wasn't unmarked, but he leapt really well. Just could not find that corner. Major chance falling to Sikkim Aakraman there as we hit 10 minutes. And it just goes to show how close a game this will be. Good closing down again from Aakraman. That's a poor attempt though. Abhijit Subba wasn't that far off his line. Lots of space now for Jaswan. This is where he is very dangerous. On his left foot, puts the ball in. Deflected out for a corner. Asking for a handball, but that is a bit too far-fetched as the referee just smiles it off. First corner of the game for Himalayan. Lots of pushing in the box. The referee does the right thing, has a word with the players, especially Aakraman ones have to be careful. Uttam Rai trying to find some space for himself. Decent delivery, played back in. Uttam Rai is there, he can't get there. And that is cleared, and that should be a foul. Sagar Mohanta looks like he's going to go into the book. Few of the other players trying to persuade the referee not to give a yellow, but it's definitely coming for Mohanta. And look at the way the Aakraman players are surrounding the ref. This is not done. Don Shering Lepcha has got to be careful, otherwise he will go into the book as well. Might be that Sonam Bhutia has also got a yellow. I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, that's a high boot. That's a dangerous one. Just missing the timing completely as the ref still tries to explain to the Aakraman players who are putting a bit too much pressure on him. Look at the rain and wind as well picking up here at Palzor Stadium. Aakraman are only complaining. We've got to be careful. Lots of time going into this free kick. Lots of players over the ball for Sikkim Himalayan. Lots of anxious faces as to whether they can make this count. Looks like it's going to be Biki Thapa. That's a good attempt. I'm not sure Nimdup had that covered, but at the end of the day, it wasn't on target. Just didn't get enough bend on it. Or dip as well, but good attempt. And this game is picking up now. Just feel like Aakraman have got to keep their cool. Not every decision will go your way. You will have things that you disagree with, but you can't put so much of pressure on the referee so early on in the game. Surround him by 5-6 players. That's not done. Ball is played into space. Should be dealt with by Samir Pradhan. It is. Nimdup will clear. That's good work from the keeper. In fact, he finds a pass. Don Shering gets an awkward ball and now he will clear. In fact, he won't. Vicky Thapa plays it wide. A bit of space here for Sanjay. 3 players come on him and they're very good with their closing down. That's something you have to say. Sikkim Aakraman. Vicky Thapa really involved in the opening minutes here. Sanjay will play it to Jasman Gurung. Decent delivery. That's very good gripping by Nimdup. Decent pass from him as well. And now Aakraman can move forward. A bit of a slip from Devashish. Got to be careful on this surface. Jasman Gurung to take the throw. That was good tracking back from Don Shering, using a bit of strength to win the ball back. Such a quick game, such a physical one as well. Just goes to show how the standard improves when two top teams play each other. Not taking anything away from the other teams in this league, but there's a certain edge, certain bite to these kind of games, and you can feel it. A bit too much pressure there from the Sikkim Himalayan players. Ref has been doing a good job to keep things in check. It's so important within the first 10-15 minutes to set the tone of the match, not let it get too heated. If you see a foul that requires a yellow, you have to give it early. That will keep the players in check and set the tempo of the game. And more importantly, it will keep the game a competitive one without it just getting too rash. That can happen sometimes if referees allow things to swing. A support touch from Aakraman. Got to be careful with this slippery surface. Two players going for that. Samir gets the touch and makes sure that there's no quick throw. A bit of game management and awareness from the number 5. Ball played in, cleared again by Samir. And it's a bit of a push from Biki Thapa. Not taking any chances there, Afzal Ansari, who hasn't been worked too much today. Of course, there was a big chance for Boxer Pradhan. Can Aakraman put another decent cross into the box? They do, but it's cleared by Nima Sherpa this time. Oh, that's a bad challenge. And Biki Thapa might go into the book. Don Shering has fallen very awkwardly. And Don Shering has a word with Thapa, doesn't stay down, doesn't want any treatment. Instead, wants to dish out a bit of verbal treatment to Biki Thapa. That is a bad challenge. And now Don Shering goes down. Ooh, that's a bad one. Look at the way he just twirls in the air. Now he's feeling a bit of it. This game is getting feisty now. Ismail Klepcha helping out on the bench, not starting. He did pull up in the last game with a bit of an injury. Perhaps that's why he's not starting today. Might see him later on though. Is in his kit. Could come on for the last 20-30 minutes if they want to do another comeback. As Sagar Chetri takes a shot, not a bad attempt though. A physical game, a high intensity game. Oh, that's a poor challenge from Don Lepcha, and that should be a yellow card, but I don't think he goes into the box. That is a bit of vengeance in that tackle, and now the Sikkim Himalayan players are asking why that wasn't a yellow. It's getting really sour here. Jasman Gurung asking the question that we all were. And you don't want to see the game moving in this way. Both the managers also will be telling their players to calm down, otherwise it's going to get even worse. Jasman puts a ball in. It's headed through. What a finish! My word, Nima Lepcha has just struck an absolute screamer to give Sikkim Himalayan the lead, and a celebration which was fitting, because that is a sensational strike from the number 11. How about that to take the sting out of things? Good header into a nice position and on the full into the roof of the net. No chance for the keeper.
Sikkim Himalayan ko paksama.
What a goal from Nima Lepcha. And every time there's a game in the Probo Sikkim Premier Division League, the goals just keep getting better. An absolute memorable strike there from Nima Lepcha, and needless to say, Sikkim Aakraman are trailing once again, and they will have to make some sort of a comeback again. And they might not be able to if they don't keep their cool, which they haven't so far in this game. Lovely touch there from the coach. Bit of a foul there. Moxa Pradhan not making too much of it, which is good to see. Lepcha, decent delivery. That should be easy pickings for the keeper. What a way to take the lead for Sikkim Himalayan. You can see how much is riding on this game. It's not only a battle for second position, it's a battle to stay in contention for first position, especially for Himalayan, because they've got that game in hand. Jasman Gurung has a bit of space now. Tries to Meg Sonam, who comes back with a good challenge, but there's space for Sanjay Rai. Puts the ball in, good interception. And Aakraman might have a bit of space now to start a counter. Vicky Thapa almost got the ball back, and Jasman Gurung is somehow back again. Great commitment from the skipper. Long ball played into the path of Sanjay Bhutia, but Samir Pradhan is looking very cool on the ball today, very composed. And his positioning has been spot on, as well as his timing. Two of the most important things for centre backs. And someone who has all those qualities is Afzal Ansari. Does so well to play out from the back and open things up here for Sikkim Himalayan. a bit of flow to this game. But there's a foul in the midst of the pass there on Sagar Mohanta. Sagar Chetri needs to put a good ball in, and he does. That's a clash of heads. Both players down. It's Boxer on one side, and it looks like Afzal on the other. That's a bad one, and this will mean a bit of a break. Always risky when you see a clash of heads. Look at that. Super Sunday indeed. An absolute packed stand there in Palzor Stadium. No place to sit. And of course, with a bit of the rain, all the fans going under the shelter. And make sure to download the Probo app. You can go to probo.in or scan to download the Probo app. Probo is an opinion trading platform where you can compete and guess who wins the game and trade on your team. If your team does win, if you've guessed the right option, then you will earn rewards, and you can withdraw your rewards and earnings through UPI. So a very rewarding app is Probo, the proud title sponsor of the Probo Sikkim Premier Division League. As we move back to the action, a decent delivery in again. Big chance for Sikkim Aakraman. Kintup Lachungpa this time with a free header, zipped through by Suraj Chetri. Oh, in fact, it did not touch his head. It went off two Sikkim Himalayan players' heads, and Kintup was there. Just in case someone missed it, he was there for the tap-in, but it wasn't meant to be. Here's Suraj Chetri again. I think the ball had gone out. Yes, it did. It will be a goal kick before Abhijit Subba can take it forward. Flicked on by Chetri, rather by Uttam Rai. Now Chetri has it. Sonam Bhutia hasn't been too involved today. Might use a bit of his pace and strength. Yes, he does. A bit of open space for him. Dinks the ball in rather than whipping it in. Good defensive work by Vivek Bhutia. Very nice flow to this game. Sanjay Rai won't get on the end of that one. Don Lepcha tidies up. And now it opens up. That's a shot from distance. Decent attempt from the goal scorer Nima Lepcha. Apologizes, but you won't mind that kind of a shot. Take a look at the ball possession. It's all square after 30 minutes. More or less the same. But in terms of the score, it is Sikkim Himalayan who have taken the lead. Quickly taken. Himalayan thought it was their way, but it's Aakraman's way. They need to make the most of this. Poor clearance, poor cross rather. Nima Sherpa with the clearance. And then again booted upfield. Uttam Rai putting some pressure on Samir Pradhan, who does well again. A bit of space in behind for Jasman Gurung. Good ball in. Might have been a handball. A bit of shoulder involved as well, but I think the right decision. End-to-end stuff here at Palzor Stadium. What a game this is between two top sides. Vicky Thapa has been in the firing line and has been firing himself. Bit of a push, but no foul there. Something's happened to boxer Pradhan. Oh, I think he got cut up there with that clash of heads. Foul to bring down Ong Lepcha, which means Sikkim Himalayan will have another chance to put in a ball. He scored from a set piece like this. Jasman Gurung again, the set piece specialist, puts it in. They try to do the same thing, play the ball to the second post, head it back inside, and then someone can shoot. Aakraman aren't being able to pick up on this though. Here come Himalayan again. They're just looking a little quicker to the balls, better in possession. Once again, Uttam Rai does really well, opens things up for himself and shoots. What a save from Nimdup, and on the rebound, a second save from him. Sensational stuff all round. How was that not a goal? And how did Uttam Rai manage to get a shot off? Look at that, on his right foot. Came inside, then the outstep again. Great save from Nimdup. Almost hit the post, and on the rebound just made himself big to prevent Ong Lepcha from getting a tap in. It wasn't a second save, but it was as good as that by just making himself big and getting up so quickly. Another dink in. Uttam Rai is there and won't be able to keep it in. What a player he is. Super stuff from the number 9. Make sure to subscribe to Pavilion TV as you're watching this game, and also download the Probo app. Play the game, guess who wins, earn rewards, withdraw through UPI. That's the process as we move into the final 10 minutes of the first half. King Lepcha has not been seen today. The King is on a bit of a hiatus, needs to come back soon, because it's Sikkim Himalayan who are ruling the roost today. Possession given away in the midfield. I think Mayaldok Lepcha is missing today for Aakraman. It's A bit of a difference. Decent ball in. A bit too much for Uttam Rai. Ong Lepcha keeps it in. Himalayan keep it alive because Boxer Pradhan can't get the ball. Here's Sanjay Rai looking for a ball in. Jasman Gurung with the cross, and it's cleared away. And now Sikkim Aakraman can move forward. A bit of space on the right hand side. Devashish Rai just running out of space. Very good tracking back from Nima Sherpa. What a game this has been to call and watch. Aakraman will be feeling that they are second best in all aspects today, all departments, especially the main thing on the top left of your screen, which is the score. Himalayan in the advantage. Good touch from Boxer Pradhan. He will keep that in and play it backwards to Roshan Mangar. Here's Samir Pradhan. A bit of space for Boxer, who just moves backwards. Aakraman trying to keep a bit of possession. Mohanta plays it back. Sikkim Himalayan don't mind. Gives them a bit of a breather. Don Shering finds a nice pass to Boxer, who's boxed up by two players. Gets brought down by Sanjay Bhutia. Nimdup needing a bit of treatment after that superb save. We'll see a bit of added time with a few of the injuries, yellow cards. Ismail Doklepcha must be wondering when he can go on and influence this game. Decent delivery in, well headed away. Good shot from distance. Nicely done by Subba as well. Suraj Chetri with the second shot. Bit of space there, but running out of it was Sanjay Rai. Nice flick on by Boxer Pradhan. There is Suraj Chetri, lets one fly. It will fall to Boxer. He needs to recycle this. Sonam with the ball in. This is good pressure from Sikkim Aakraman. They need to keep going. And that'll be a foul from Sagar Mohanta. Himalayan would love to take this lead into the second half. They fought for it. They need to hold on to it. There's Boxer. Nice ball through. Can Aakraman get the equalizer before half time? King Lepcha finally making a bit of a move. Devashish Rai trying to twist and turn and then shoots, and could have opted for a pass after attracting 2 or 3 defenders towards him. Look at that, he could have set it up for either Sagar Chetri or Sagar Mohanta. Big chance, I would say, there for Aakraman. Usually Devashish makes the most of those. Physical game, but that is the goal scorer Nima Lepcha, who's the difference between both the teams so far. Just a bit of an ankle problem for Nima Lepcha, should be fine. Look at the ball possession, a bit more to Aakraman after the spell that they had recently. Boxer plays the ball through and finds Devashish somehow. Mohanta is running beyond him. Devashish can't find him, and it will be a Sikkim Himalayan throw as we move into the final minute of regulation time in the first half. Sagar Mohanta has been good today with his running. Sikkim Himalayan will love to take the advantage into the second half, but how would they like to double it? As Ong Lepcha moves forward, a bit of a push from him onto Roshan Mangal. I think both teams could do with a break after the physicality. Not easy under these conditions. Has been an intense game so far.
First half, added time 4 minutes.
Four minutes will be played at the end of this first half. Aakraman still looking to get that equalizer. Boxer plays it through. That should be a foul, and I think should be a yellow because it was a blatant stoppage of an attacking move. Yeah, it will be a yellow card to Vivek Bhutia, who knew exactly what he was doing. Sonam Bhutia asking for the ball to be chipped in, making sure that no one sees it. Don Shering is very good from set pieces in this situation. And he dinks it into a good area. Well defended though. King Lepcha has it. Needs to take on players. He does. Can't get a cross away. He gets brought down. And it will be a foul, I think. Niall Lepcha ushering his troops to get an equalizer before half time. Again, Don Lepcha has a chance. This is Aakraman's chance before half time to equalize. Poor delivery from him this time. Uttam Rai plays it out and King Lepcha will pick it up. Oh, lovely turn from him. Makes easy work of Sanjay Bhutia. Aakraman coming again. Good defending from Afzal. And now a bit of space for Sikkim Himalayan, but the ball was a bit too long for Nima Lepcha. Booted long again for Aakraman, not being able to make the most of this spell of play where they've dominated. They haven't created too many big chances, but have just been in and around prodding that penalty area. Sikkim Himalayan have done their duties defensively. When you're in the lead, there are some times where you just have to sit back and defend. Poor clearance from Roshan Mangar, and now he will have to deal with the corner. Can Sikkim Himalayan double their lead here, consolidate themselves in this matchup before half time? Afzal Ansari just struggling a bit. He went down earlier as well. Himalayan playing the ball in. Nice punch away from Nimdub. Shot comes in again. Someone gets ahead to it. Another chance to cross for Sikkim Himalayan. And Don Lepcha puts it away. And Himalayan on two occasions there could have hit the target but weren't able to. Good goalkeeping initially from Nimdub. Good sportsmanship as well. Probably the last kick of the first half. Nimdu punches, and that will be the end of the first half. What a game this has been. Sikkim Himalayan leading at half-time by a goal to nil, courtesy of a strike from Nima Lepcha. And what a strike that was. Few of the players holding different parts of their body. It has been a war at Palzor Stadium, with the rain beating down on us, and 3 points up for grab, a very big 3 points. Sikkim Himalayan are just edging Sikkim Aakraman, who are definitely going to mount a comeback in the second half. It's just whether Himalayan can weather the storm or not. But this has been a great watch on a Super Sunday here at Palzor Stadium. Let's take a look at the stats. More or less an even game apart from the goal. A little bit more possession to Aakraman. One more shot from Sikkim Himalayan, 5 to 4. Two on target for them. One for Aakraman. 12 fouls from Sikkim Himalayan. That's quite a bit. Aakraman with 4. Two yellow cards for Himalayan. One for Aakraman. 3 corners apiece and one offside for Aakraman. Here are the 5 shots. Nima Lepcha with 2, one of them a screamer and a goal. Rai Uttam, as always, testing the keeper with 2 shots. Biki Thapa taking 1 from a distance. 4 shots from Aakraman, 2 from Suraj Chetri, 1 apiece from Boxer Pradhan and Devashish Rai. And 12 fouls, 3 from Vivek Bhutia, 2 apiece from Thapa Gurung and Sanjay, and 1 from the rest. And a few of the fouls as well. 3 from Mohanta, 1 from Boxer Pradhan. From Aakraman, and let's take a look at the highlights of this clash. It was a bit clearer in terms of the weather conditions when we started off. Rain has been beating down on us ever since, but Uttam Rai coming very close with an acrobatic attempt. A nice delivery from Sanjay Bhutia, who found him. Uttam Rai deciding to go first time. That would have been a superb goal. Eventually, they did get one though. Sikkim Himalayan. Aakraman with a good move. Nice ball in. Boxer should have found the back of the net from there at least. That was a fierce high boot from Sagar Mohanta, who went into the book. Decent free kick attempt from Biki Thapa, who's been in the thick of it. Poor challenge from him to take out Don Lepcha. Suraj Chetri with that free kick attempt, and this was the goal. The header back towards Nima Lepcha, and what a strike. And credit where it's due to Afzal Ansari for this header, going up above 3 or 4 players. And how about that for a finish? No chance for Nimdup, and Sikkim Himalayan delighted with that goal. And a celebration fitting that as well. Aakraman kept pushing. A couple of good defensive headers to make sure that they didn't get there. Brilliant work from Uttam Rai to force out an even better save from Nimdup. The ball was behind him, but he still managed to get on the end of it. Sagar taking a shot which was saved by Abhijit Subba. Devashish Rai had a bit of a chance, could have squared it there to Sonam. Went to take the shot instead. That's how he scored his first goal of the season, from that kind of an angle. But it wasn't meant to be for Sikkim Aakraman. They will be trailing as we go into second half action versus Sikkim Himalayan. Join us after the break.
कि युनाइटेड सिक्किमले सिक्किम पुलिसको नन स्टपेबल विजय यात्रालाई रोक्ने हो कि सिक्किम पुलिस 11ले आफ्नो विजय यात्रालाई जारी राख्ने हो ठूलो प्रश्न छ अनि यो प्रश्नको उत्तर किक अफ टाइम 1:50 भोलि युनाइटेड सिक्किम वर्सेस सिक्किम पुलिस 11 को माझको भिडन्तमा पाउनेछ त्यसर्थ आउनुहोस् एक्लै नआएर छाता पनि ल्याउनुहोस् सँगी साथी पनि ल्याउनुहोस् छर छिमेकलाई ल्याउनुहोस् आफ्नो टिम छान्नुहोस् जोस्याउनुहोस्
Welcome back to second half action. Live here from Palzor Stadium. Rain still beating down upon us as Sikkim Himalayan are beating Sikkim Aakraman.
रमाइलो हुनेछ डिफेन्डिङ लीग च्याम्पियन सिक्किम पुलिस 11 versus कुनै पनि खेलमा
But the fans still in attendance, still enjoying themselves under a bit of shade. And this has been a game to enjoy for sure. Nice to see Afzal Ansari okay for now. Nima Sherpa just making sure he's warm and ready for the next 45 minutes, which is an important 45 for both sides. Sikkim Himalayan can consolidate second spot and can also keep the pressure on Sikkim Police. As long as they can beat them when they play them, they are still in with a chance. But in order to keep that chance alive, they have to win this one and any other games that they have. It's not going to be easy, but Sikkim Himalayan are doing well as they try to play catch up to Sikkim Police. Aakraman need to come from behind once again if they are to pick up a third victory, or rather a fourth victory on the trot. Aakraman taking a bit of time to come back onto the pitch. Here they are though. Ref is all set to go. Here we go, time for the second half. Sikkim Aakraman trailing by a goal to nil. One goal lead against them is definitely never enough. We've seen that in the past. Neither is a 2-goal lead, to be honest. But for Sikkim Himalayan, they can be so close to getting even closer to where they want to be. That is the top spot. They win this and they're still in it. For Aakraman, it's the same. They've got to win this one to try and make things a little tougher for Sikkim Police, who will be watching this game closely. But they also know that they have everything in their hands, the defending champions. Take a look at the players on the field for Himalayan. Abhijit, Nima, Afzal, Bibek, Ong Lepcha, Sanjay, Nima, Jasman, Uttam and Biki, and Sanjay Bhutia as well. No changes for them. And for Aakraman, it's Lepcha, in between the sticks. Mangar, Ongpo, Rai, Shering, Pradhan, Mohanta, Samir, Shering, Sagar and King. So both teams unchanged coming into the second half. Boxer's touch a little too loose. Offside called. Up against Uttam Rai. He gets a bit of a knock to the face as well. Part and parcel of the game. He will scurry along. He is a warrior. A lot of these players are. Very hard game. As there's a bit of space for Boxer now. Has to play it to the wing and he does for Sonam. He goes for a cross. It's off Jasman Gurung and it will be the first corner of the second half to the trailers Aakraman. Can they get back into this game early on? That will be a plus point for Aakraman if they can. Decent delivery. Very good defending. Samir Pradhan got his header onto it. It did go off Ong Lepcha and it will be a corner which will be taken by Don Shering this time. Another decent delivery towards the second post and again good heading from Afzal Ansari this time. Sagar Chetri with the third one, going for goal himself perhaps. No touch on that and that's the end of the tale of the three corners. But Aakraman still trail. Poor pass. Sanjay Bhutia on that occasion. That's missed by Devashish. Easy clearance. Uttam Rai just being a bit too physical there with Samir Pradhan. There's King Lepcha, who needs to be more involved in the second half. That's more like it from him. Taking on players, crossing the ball in, attracting two defenders towards him. That is how it works. Aakraman making a mess out of that. Boxer not getting his first touch right. They do have options on the bench. You can see Mayaldok Lepcha on the touchline screaming instructions and motivating his players. Another ball into the box. Devashish is there. Keeps it in play. Headed through. This could be a chance. They're looking a little frail in defense here. Sikkim Himalayan. Afzal Ansari says, let's fight a bit, boys. Soaking it in now. Suraj Chetri. Poor delivery from him. Seventh corner from Aakraman. They've made use of a couple of them. Not on this occasion. Good tracking back from boxer Pradhan. Then he gives it away, and now it opens things up for Himalayan, but not the best pass. From Vivek Bhutia, who apologizes. Something's got to give for Aakraman. Ever since they've conceded, they have been the ones with more possession. Here again, a bit of pressure on Mohanta, so he couldn't play the pass correctly. Now it opens up for Suraj Chetri, and boxer Pradhan decides not to let one fly. Sonam doesn't cross first time, cuts inside, takes a shot. It was a bit too high, could have played it straight to Suraj Chetri, who was free for a tap-in on the edge of the 6-yard area. Composure lacking on that occasion from a man who usually has so much of it. Look at that. He was open there, Suraj Chetri. How many more chances before Aakraman convert one? This could be it. Here's Sonam Bhutia again. Plays it backwards. Another ball played in. It's a decent delivery. They're asking for a corner there, King Lepcha. He won't get it. I think it came off him eventually. Rai finds Ong Lepcha, cuts inside, good cross, there's no one at the first post. Again, some space for Ong Lepcha. They've got to shut him down on that right hand side. Give him a chance and he can show his quality. This is what Sikkim Himalayan would like. Just keep the ball in the opposing half. And here's Ong Lepcha. Will go through. That should be handball. Roshan Mangar won't get away with that. Might even get a card for that because Ong Lepcha was through. Maybe it was a slip, but a handball nonetheless. No card given. And for once, it's good to see that the players do not ask the ref to dish out a card. That's better from them. Vicky Thapa looks to put one in. Sort of like a penalty corner distance in hockey. Good delivery. Nimdup was there though. No one attacking that first post, which they should have. Jasman tackle from behind, will be a foul. He says he's got the ball, but Sonam knows very well that it was from behind. Good call from the ref. Nice touch. Advantage played by the referee, but Ong Lepcha won't get on the end of it. Now a bit of space for Aakraman. Good clearance by Sanjay Bhutia. And a bit of pushing in the midfield as Maya Doklepcha is quite frustrated by the looks of things. Very animated on that touchline. Must be frustrated to not be on the pitch at this point of time. And just like that, we're almost approaching 60 minutes. And Aakraman just losing a bit of that rhythm with which they started that second half rather. And Mayal Doklepcha has been told off. He cannot come so far out. Needs to stay in the technical area. Needs to stay on the bench, in fact. Nice header from Samir Pradhan, who has been really solid today. Probably the best performance from him. Some games he hasn't been tested too much. Some games he's made some rash tackles, but not today. There's Jasman Gurung. Was going to get past and then gets the foul. Here's Jaspan, one of the best set piece takers. Decent delivery, but Sanjay Rai's header not going to trouble Limdup. Smashed long. And Devashish only able to chase this. Abhijit Subba gets there. And it's all too easy right now for Sikkim Himalayan. But they know that a one-goal lead is never safe. Not in any football match. And especially not in one like this, which is so close and has so much riding on it. And also against a team like Sikkim Aakraman, who just do not give up. Don Shering, good tracking back from Ongda. Poor ball in though. The attacking flourish from both sides just being curbed. 50-50 in terms of possession. As we've played an hour of football, nothing to choose between the teams except for that goal. Everything else is more or less even, but that one stunning strike is what is changing the narrative of this game. As we see the first substitution coming on.
Sonam Chiring Bhutia has been replaced by jersey number 27, Kevin Sherpa.
So Kevin Sherpa comes on for Sonam Bhutia, who's also on a card as well. So that's probably why. Lots of small fouls being committed by both sides. And that's why that flow has gone. Himalayan trying to move forward down that left hand side, push from Ong Dalepcha. Once again, just too many pushes and tugs, and Himalayan won't mind this because it's getting rid of the flow of the game. In fact, they are doing it more. 13 fouls from them. This time Sanjay Rai has gone down, and Himalayan just running the clock down. Before you know it, it will be 70-75 minutes. Then they will shut up shop. Aakraman will get even more frustrated. But don't forget to download the Probo app and also subscribe to Pavilion TV, the home of the Probo Sikkim Premier Division League. You can win rewards on the Probo app by guessing which team will win, and then you get your rewards via UPI. Nice header back in. Nima Lepcha almost wanting to score the same way that he did in the first half. Nice ball out, but it won't be kept in. They're somehow managing to win that first header. Sikkim Himalayan, and then the second ball is also being played towards their player. Aakraman just not able to stop that right now. Bit of space now, Uttam Rai, don't allow him to turn. That's the first thing they must be talking about in that team talk. Don't give him any time on the ball, in fact. He can work wonders from anywhere. There he is again. Second ball almost finding Ong, but doesn't. Almost 20 minutes played now in this second half. Nothing to show for Aakraman. And if they don't win this, it will be a season with nothing much to show for as well. Apart from a few comebacks and maybe a third or fourth placed finish. It's not been the best of performances from them. Unless again, they can defy the odds and come back from behind and spur on a comeback. Again a bit of physicality, but Ong moves forward. Uttam wants it short, then he moves through. That's a decoy run, which is always helpful. Jasman doesn't get the better of King Lepcha, who's dropped back and has also been dropped down, and that could be a yellow card. And it is for the skipper. He says sorry, but eventually takes it in good spirit as expected. Another challenge in the midfield. Boxer should take this forward. He does. Play backwards instead, but at least keeps possession. Roshan almost gives the ball away. And there's no flow to Aakraman's game now. A subdued second half so far. It might spice up a bit. Good blocking from Ong, who's been more involved in the second half. Whenever he's there playing well, then the team is playing well. Such an important player, such a quality player as well. The number 17 of Aakraman, of Himalayan. Nice ball out to him again. Uttam Rai is going to make the run. Oh, and he did not make the run towards the first post. That's exactly what Ong is telling him. As a centre striker, you've got to be in line with that first post. Otherwise, the centre back will have an easy chance to head it away from you, clear it away from you. Uttam Rai goes for the spectacular. Nothing to it. Kevin coming off the bench today, usually starts. Boxer lays it through for Devashish, but it's too far for him. He will just have to chase a bit and then move back into position. That's a poor back pass. Aakraman just not looking themselves in this half. Don Lepcha again playing a ball towards Mayal Dok Lepcha instead. That would have been okay if they were both on the pitch. Nice ball through. This could be the chance for Aakraman. It's Devashish. Straight to Abhijit Subba. Great run and great ball in, it must be said. That is what Devashish Rai is capable of. If the right balls are played through to him, he makes the right runs. Not easy to get that into that corner, but still not a bad attempt under a bit of pressure. Minutes to play now. Aakraman need to get going. They need to find another gear. Boxer Pradhan playing a bit too deep, I feel. Needs to be a little higher up the pitch to affect the game in a positive manner. Shot from Ong doesn't really work out that time. Kevin needs to inject something into this team. Decent delivery. Afzal, that's a push. No foul, says the referee. He says to play on. Boxer shot doesn't come off. Good defending eventually. There was a slight push though. Mayal Dok Lepcha wants a penalty. He's not going to get it. Nima Lepcha makes the run. That's a bit too much. They're still asking for the pen. It doesn't matter what happens now. There's no VAR. The decision is not going to be changed. Penalty wasn't given. You have to play on. Aakraman cannot let this get the better of them. They are a very emotional team. As you can see, Sonam Bhutia losing the plot as well. Mahaldo Klepcha just trying to cool things down. But he's still asking the fourth official why that wasn't a pen. And it wasn't that it was such a blatant penalty either. Yes, there was a bit of a push, but we've seen those not given. We've seen those given as well. So you can understand where they're coming from. But you cannot keep on against the ref like this. It will not help your cause. And they will keep going. They will not stop by the looks of it. Action underway again. Aakraman have to put that behind them. They have to try and score one themselves. Forget about any kind of penalties which should or should not be given. Got to keep fighting. They've got their backs against the wall again, like they have had previously. That's a poor throw in. Boxer gets brought down, and this is a good area for a free kick. Vivek Bhutia with another foul. He's got to be careful as well. Yeah, he was holding on to Boxer. Suraj Chetri stands over it as a substitution takes place.
Jersey number 7,
Vivek Bhutia, who is on a yellow and has made a few fouls, is replaced by John Shering Lepcha. I think that is a good decision from the bench. Decent delivery in. It's headed out by a Himalayan player for another Aakraman corner. Getting close to double figures from the corner. Eighth to be precise. So that's Chetri again. Uttam Rai heads it into the ground. And then it's cleared by Jasman Gurung. He's got a lovely whip on that left foot, does Suraj Chetri. No one getting on the end of it though. Oh, they're using a bib, which isn't allowed anymore in certain parts of the world. Ron Shering with the long throw. He's a specialist. For all you football lovers out there and long throw specialists, this season a few changes have been made in that rule, especially in the UK. You cannot use a towel or anything else to wipe the ball before the throw, but here that rule isn't implemented yet, so they're just going hell for leather. These are the beautiful nuances of football, all the small things that play a huge part in this game. Don Shering with another throw. Can't be getting too much grip on the ball even after drying it. Oh, that's given away, and this is a big chance for Sikkim Himalayan. It's 3-on-2 and the shot is taken from distance. What is the use of that? Nima Lepcha has just made a mess of that. He had Uttam Rai with him, he had someone else there, and he shot that into the stands. Can't be wasting opportunities like that. Good ball played through. Ong is there but doesn't get the ball. Nindup launches it. And without any real chances here, Aakraman just have 12 minutes to come back. And this is good man management and game management from Sikkim Himalayan. Making the right changes, doing the right things to just run the clock down. They know that 1-0 might be a small margin, but it will be a big victory to take them to 13 points, 3 away from Sikkim Aakraman, who have played a game more, and 2 behind Sikkim Police, who would have played the same amount of games as them right now. After this one, they still have a chance, Sikkim Himalayan, and they still keep the Probo Sikkim Premier Division League alive. That will be a foul, and a bit of afters as well. As the substitution takes place, just taking a look at the games coming up. Tomorrow Boys Club and Sai Namchi play each other, then it's Sikkim Police and United Sikkim. United Sikkim getting into a bit of form. Can they do the job against Sikkim Police as Nima Tamang comes on in place of Sagar Mohanta? Kumar Sporting played Sai Namchi. Sikkim Himalayan play Sikkim Unicorn as well on the 19th. And at the end it's Sikkim Himalayan versus Sikkim Police. That could be the decider for the league, as long as Sikkim Himalayan beat Unicorn FC in their next game and also win this, of course. Still a lot to play for in the Probo Sikkim Premier Division League. Sagar J3 shoots. Another shot from distance, asking for a handball. It was outside the box. So this is too much. You can't be going into the referee's face like this. Boxer Pradhan has lost it. They're saying it was inside the box. I think it was outside though. They're asking the fourth, not the fourth official, the assistant. Aakraman have got to be careful here. And now Himalayan players are going towards the referee. I think the referees need a separate room to discuss these matters. Look at the pressure from the players. There has to be something done about this. The players cannot do this. Referees doing well just to make things clear between themselves and decide whether the ball was outside or not. I think it was outside. Yes, it is. It's a free kick. Let's take another look at it once the replay is ready. Here we go. Ball came outside. The shot. Oh, it's definitely inside. But the hand was to the side though. Not too sure if it was handball. Either ways, Sikkim Aakraman, when they look back at this, will feel a bit hard done by it. If it's given, it should be inside the box. Very tough call with the naked eye, of course, for the refs. But it's getting really interesting now at the end of this game. Aakraman, the comeback specialist. On the brink of another one, perhaps. They've got to score this one to give themselves a chance, you feel. Time is running out. Don Lepcha looks like he is focused to take this one. The skipper stands over it. It might just be a decoy because Suraj Chetri has a super left foot as well. Big moment in the game here. 7 in the wall for Sikkim Himalayan with someone behind as well. Right on the edge of the penalty area. It's Don Lepcha. Doesn't get it over the wall. Asks for a foul, won't get it. Aakraman will put the ball back into the danger area. And that will be a throw, which Don Lepcha will take again. This time going for a shorter throw. It has gone out. Oh, that's a good take by Subba. Doesn't want the ball to go into the goal at all. Kevin taking it forward, keeping the ball in. Oh, it's been called out though. Not too sure about that though. Lepcha feeling it and he's tracking back, just running the clock down. Sikkim Himalayan know what they're doing. Five minutes to play of regular time. I think there will be at least 5 minutes added on at the end of it. If not, Aakraman players will definitely lose the plot. They have been too animated today. It's just got the better of them. Too invested in fighting and arguing instead of playing the game, especially in the second half. Don Lepcha tries to play it forward. Doesn't work. Sikkim Himalayan keep possession quite nicely. On to Nima, who hasn't done much after that goal. He has been quite deflated. He has tried too many extravagant things instead of keeping it simple. And it hasn't worked for him. That will be a push from Roshan and a foul. Second foul from Roshan. Tomorrow Boys Club take on Sai Namchi. That'll be an interesting match as well between two sides who are towards the bottom of the table. Haven't got too many points between them. Thapa plays the ball in, flicked into a dangerous area. Limduk takes it. Afzal Ansari, the centre back, is almost in the other goal. Someone has to drop back for him. Don Sherry tries to put one ball into the box. It doesn't work. Only 2 minutes of regulation time to go. And how about that for a missed kick from Sange Bhutia? Not the first one. Then he's made a mess of this afternoon. Another ball played in. This could be the chance for Aakraman, but it doesn't fall to King Lepcha. And they will settle for a corner here, Aakraman, once again. Ninth corner for Aakraman. Decent delivery in. Just too far away from Lachungpa. Final few seconds of regulation time. Aakraman have no momentum, but can they create one chance? Good defending from Ansari for a throw. In a few seconds time we will get to know how much longer rather Sikkim Himalayan will have to hold on. Ansari wants this clean sheet. With a clean sheet comes 3 points. Then with 3 points comes a chance at the title. 7 minutes to play.
Edit time.
Sounds about right.
7 minutes.
No foul, says the ref. 7 is a lot for Aakraman. Don't forget they had 8 minutes added on versus Boys Club and they came back to win 4-3. Here's Ong. Plays it forward. Needs to find a good pass. Plays it to Nima. Uttam Rai to win it. Straight to the hands of Nimdup. The pass needed to be better towards Uttam. Now someone else has gone down and it's time for a bit of a stoppage again from Himalayan. John Lepcha is the one going down. Look at that crowd flocking in on a Sunday afternoon, enjoying the football. Not sure if they're enjoying the weather too much, but they're definitely having fun there. What an atmosphere here at Palzor Stadium. What a league this has been as we move into the final few match days. Into the final week rather from tomorrow. Another free kick opportunity here for Aakraman. If anyone of the teams would be backed to come back,
jersey number
it
17,
would be them.
King Lepcha has been replaced by jersey number 19, Milan Chetri.
Milan Chetri comes on for King Lepcha in an attempt to get something out of this game from Aakraman. Sikkim police will be watching closely as well. Suraj Chetri, poor free kick straight into the wall. You expect something better from him. It's flicked on there, no one home. Abhijit Subba will take that. And Samir Pradhan will count the seconds, but so will Subba. Asking for handball there, and it will be. Sometimes it's tough to judge the bounce of the ball or the flight in these weather conditions. It's been pouring all afternoon here at Palzor Stadium in Gangtok. Well, there was a touch after the whistle was blown, and that's exactly what Lachungpa was asking for. He's blown the whistle, then he's taken a touch. Lachungpa, very alert. Can't blame him for asking this.
Together,
Lansari knowing exactly what he's doing. More than half of the added time has been played. Afzal will just put that into the box. Oh, it was almost dropped straight into the path of Uttam Rai. Three players converging as Nimdub smashes it long. Those three players still have to come back and defend, you would think. Ball is kept in. That's good work from Sanjay Bhutia. Samir launches it and does not find a teammate, and it could be one of those days for Aakraman. A bit of time will be wasted again. It's time for
jersey number 18, Lakpa
Tamang to come off in place of Karan Guru.
Guru.
Once again, Sikkim Himalayan running the clock down. Aakraman will be frustrated as ever. A minute to go on the clock. I think a bit more will be played. Uttam Rai, lovely touch from him. Can he get a goal that he was looking for? Good defending as he was double teamed. Ooh, that was a bad tackle. But no contact, which means that Himalayan will play on. Ong Lepcha looking for Uttam Rai. It's missed by him. It's still alive. Sanjay Rai will get a corner, it seems. And Sikkim Himalayan just have to keep the opponents half, and they will get this victory. They will remain unbeaten either ways by the looks of it. don't see Aakraman getting 2 goals with this much time left. Vicky Thapa will take his own sweet time with this corner too. And Sikkim Himalayan have done the hard yards. They just have to hold on now. Just have to keep the ball in the corner, you would think. Vicky Thapa plays it through. Good punch from Nimdup. Shot from distance. Very good collection by Nimdup as well, who needs to move it forward. There's no time for Aakraman. This is great stuff from Uttam Rai just to slow him down. And 7 minutes and 26 seconds in, Sikkim Himalayan have done it. They've beaten their closest rivals below them. Sikkim Aakraman just could not get that equalizer in time. The fans watch on as the Aakraman players crowd the referee. This is not done. This is not done at all. Poor stuff on show here from the Sikkim Aakraman players. And Sikkim Himalayan have defied the odds and have remained unbeaten after 5 games. Sonam Bhutia could get a card here.
Of all India Football Federation, football
What kind
together,
of behavior is
and
this?
the
This is
motto
not done.
of FIFA, my game is fair play. Very hot-tempered and big battle is over. Sikkim Aakraman versus Sikkim Himalayan. Final
And after
score,
all that,
Sikkim Himalayan.
sorry, it's like to
won.
see because it was a good
Sikkim
game, a
Aakraman
competitive game. The
nil.
first half was incredible. Second half, more about the fouls and the set pieces and complaints to the ref. But Sikkim Himalayan stay unbeaten. They move to 13 points. They're 2 away from Sikkim Police, and the title race is on as the police watch on.
Sikkim Police 11
Because they will be in action soon, and they will be playing United Sikkim and then Sikkim Himalayan, which might just be the decider of the Probo Sikkim Premier Division League.
कुनै पनि म्याचमा ठुलो फेरबदल ल्याउन सक्ने युनाइटेड सिक्किम एफसी
Time to look at the stats. More possession for Aakraman, more shots, but less shots on target. Double the fouls from Himalayan. The yellow cards, more for them as well. They did the breakup game. They just did not allow Aakraman to play. 9 corners for them, but they could not convert and could not create a proper chance in the second half at least. Apart from that shot from Devashish, probably. 6 shots from Himalayan, not too many in the second half. 2 from Nima, 2 from Uttam, 1 from Biki, and 1 from Shering John Lepcha. Seven shots from Sikkim Aakraman, 2 from Suraj and Devashish, 1 apiece from King, Lachungpa, and Boxer's header was one of the best chances of the game for sure. Look at that inside the 6-yard box. Lots of fouls, of course. It was chaotic. It was confusing for the ref. It was controversial. And at the end of the day, a catastrophic loss for Sikkim Aakraman, who played their 6th game and are stuck on 10 points and can only go to 13. Sikkim Police are on 15, which means that Aakraman have no chance of being crowned Probo Sikkim Premier Division champions. Himalayan, though, have a huge chance now, and it could all go down to the wire on that final day here at Gangtok. Look at that, you can't even see the mountains anymore. But we can see the highlights of the game. More interesting in the first half for sure. Had a bit of bite in it. Eventually, Aakraman bit off more than they could chew. They just could not get back into this game. And even for the comeback kings, it was a bit too much because Himalayan look at a few of the chances created first from Uttam Rai, then Boxer got on the end of a lovely cross from Suraj Chetri. He should have scored that. Someone of his quality definitely should have. Sagar Mohanta almost took out Afzal Ansari, almost took his head off actually, and he got a yellow. A shot from distance left from Vicky Thapa after he knocked out Don Shering Lepcha and got a yellow for that. And this was the goal which set both the teams apart. A super strike from Nima Lepcha after a good header from Afzal Ansari and a nice ball in from Jasman Gurung as always. Brilliant strike to get them the lead and eventually the win. A few chances, half chances rather for Aakraman. How about this from a shot from Uttam Rai and a great save from Nimdu Plepcha. Brilliantly worked. As he made a brilliant save. Sagar Chetri, Suraj Chetri coming close, but not close enough on a couple of occasions. That was a good attempt from Devashish. This was a talking point. It was given as a handball. It was inside the box, but given outside. A big chance here for Uttam Rai to make it 2 and finish the game off. But eventually, the full-time whistle was blown. And Sikkim Himalayan remain unbeaten and take this title race a little deeper into the final week of the Probo Sikkim Premier Division League. It's time to go down to the post-match presentation with Vanshika.
And we have reached the full time of the intense match between Sikkim Himalayan SC and Aakraman FC. I hope you guys saw the match till the very end because it was very heated up, guys. And your prediction didn't really come true, but yeah, definitely Himalayan won with a 1-0 score. Kabir, what do you have to say?
I think Himalayan did a good job. They played very nice. They played according to Aakraman's plan. They matched their physicality, which is one of the key factors and the X factor of Aakraman. If you nullify their physicality like police did, there is not much to their game, and hence we can see they didn't score their opportunities. They didn't create much opportunities, and in the end they lost.
Well, their physical game didn't prove very fruitful for them today, did it?
Yeah, I mean, apart from post-match shenanigans, I don't think their physicality in the match really mattered because Himalayan FC did crisp passing, they did turnarounds, they did counter-attacks. In final few moments, they had a counter-attack where it was 3 versus 1 and the player decided to shoot it above the goal. I don't know what was going through his head, but I think this could have been a 2-0, 3-0 easily if Sikkim Himalayan had worked on their finishing.
Definitely, and not a one-sided match. I think Nimdup did a very great job today.
Yeah. He scored the winning goal, right?
Nimdup, the goalkeeper of Aakraman.
I'm extremely sorry. As I said at the half time, he was the only difference between my prediction and the actual score line. At the end of each half, he was saving goals left and right. I think Sikkim Himalayan got nervous looking at him after his saves. That explains the wide shot that Sikkim Himalayan took.
Any comments on what happened at the end of the match?
It's not good for the game. It's not good for the league if you showcase that kind of behavior. Going at ref would not change the game. Once the final whistle is blown, you cannot change the result no matter what. And all the shenanigans are unnecessary in my opinion. I think Akraman are pretty good in their table, pretty good in their game. I think they should focus on their football only, which they do.
Definitely. And the last match on 23rd will be between Himalayan and Police. With such a game, do you think Himalayan would be able to defeat Police?
Depends which team Police played. As I said at the start of the match, if Police 11 plays their A team, then it would be a difficult task. But if they take a back seat, they relax and they play their B team, then I think Himalayan has a chance to finish second on the table.
Definitely. And with that, we'll now wait for our chief guest to arrive to give the man of the match to jersey number 11 from
Sikkim Himalayan.
Sikkim Himalayan SC, Mr. Nema Lepcha. Thank you, Kabir. I request our chief guest, Mr. Hise Lachungpa, patron SFA and our guest of honor, Mr. Lalit Rai, to give off the man of the match to Nema Lepcha along with a cash prize of 2500. And definitely to mention this, the winning team Himalayan SC receives a 5,000 cash prize from the chief guest. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Winner team, cash prize of 5,000.
Yeah, and the winner team is getting a cash prize of rupees 5,000 from our chief guest. We have our man of the match, Mr. Nema Lepcha. Sir, how are you feeling?
First of all, very very happy with the team result, and we get 3 points. So we came up with this winning mentality. So we did that, and very very happy.
What do you have to say about all the heat up that went into the match today?
I think both team wants to get 3 points. So both team wants to get 3 points. So both teams are fighting for the 3 points. So sometimes it happens. So luckily we got 3 points. So I scored and we got 3 points. So very very happy.
Definitely. Congratulations, sir. Thank you so much. That is it from the post-match presentation, guys. And what an intense match we just witnessed between Himalayan and Aakraman SC. See you tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. only on Pavilion TV. Guys, over to you, Liam.
Thanks so much, Vanshika. Definitely an intense matchup, and that takes us into an intense final weekend here, rather intense final week here in this Probo Sikkim Premier Division League. At the end of today, Sikkim Himalayan beating Sikkim Aakraman by a goal to nil, courtesy of a strike in the 23rd minute from Nema Lepcha, keeping their title hopes alive and keeping the pressure on Sikkim Police. That is all from us today. Join us again tomorrow for more action. This is Liam Bain signing off.
इंडिया खेलो जीत लो करके दिखाना है इंडिया